Ladies and gentlemen, we have video evidence that Han Solo did indeed shoot first. Hey guys, it's your wingman Sky. The Outer Rim is upon us, and I've been playing the crap out of it. And the thing I'm most thankful for is that it got me out of my shell and playing all the different modes. I pretty much used to stick to the 40-player modes, Blast, and Fighter Squadron. I've really been enjoying Heroes vs. Villains. It requires a lot of teamwork, and that's tough to come by in a public match environment. But I just try to do the best I can and help out. If my teammates want to run off solo dolo, good on them. But this mode is definitely the most fun when you get a good team working together. It's really hard to stop. Each hero has a role to play in the group dynamic. You have Leia and Vader, that are the tanks. Then you have various ranged DPS. Close range DPS like Luke and Vader. And then Leia and Palpatine fill the support roles. There's a huge meta in this mode where you have to utilize your hero's unique abilities, stick with your team, and then deal with the infantry that can make a big impact if they play smart and support their heroes. I really like the new hero, Greedo. His gun is really cool, and he can be a terror if you can sneak up on people. I'm gonna have to put in more time playing as him. It seems really cool that you'd be able to get endless thermal imploders if you can go on big streaks. As for the new mode, Extraction, I think it can be best described as whack-a-mole with guns. Basically, there's flank routes for your flank routes, so you can flank while you flank routes. You gotta keep watching your back. It can often feel like plugging holes in a sinking ship. But in general, it's frantic, fast-paced, and if you like close quarters infantry play and you haven't gotten the season pass yet, you might want to think about picking it up. As for the update on the vanilla game, it's interesting that they tried to bring back the impact grenade. It's not what it was at launch, but it works pretty well in Extraction and other close quarters modes because players tend to clump up around choke points and around the objective. I like to keep in hand with an impact grenade and a thermal detonator nowadays, and I call it double trouble. It's pretty good if you're on a map and mode that doesn't need a jetpack. If you ever jump on Jabba's Palace, try out this loadout, because that map's nothing but narrow hallways and choke points. I also made a little variation I call Double Bubble, to push the objective in Extraction because it's so choke pointy. The bubble now stops grenades, so there's all the more reason to use it. It's interesting how my loadouts have evolved since launch. I used to run the DL-44 for close quarters maps, and then they nerfed that and I started running the scout pistol. Now they brought the impact grenade back, and I'm really enjoying that. So who knows what will happen in the next patch. One thing's for certain though, you burn a ton of credits in the Outer Rim on charge cards. The action's so in your face, you're burning explosive shots as soon as it comes off cooldown. I didn't really play a lot of Fighter Squadron in the past, but lately I've been jumping on it a lot more to farm credits. I find myself actually going for those hero tokens now because, well, you can rack up points dogfighting the enemy hero ship. Check this out. And on that note, there's something up with the fighters in the latest update. DICE nerfed air-to-air damage from the fighters' blasters, and they didn't note it in the patch notes. But it's something that I myself and most of the players on the official Battlefront forums have noticed. As a result, kills take about twice as long as they used to. It's hard to get more than one kill before your blasters overheat. There's definitely a slower, more methodic pace to pursuit now than before. It used to be that you just power down your thrusters and insta-kill anything, but now you really have to pursue, and it's a little bit easier on defense to evade your opponent. I actually get a lot of my kills at full throttle now, and I rely heavily on lock-on missiles. This also means that the A-Wing is king once again. While they're not as invincible as they used to be pre-February, you can mitigate a lot of damage by turning. It's also interesting too that this nerf to blaster fire has also nerfed the hero ships a bit in Fighter Squadron. Lately I've been finding more and more that I can actually outscore the Millennium Falcon player in the A-Wing. And speaking of fighters, it's actually been a while since I did a video on the fighters. Maybe I'll do a Fighter Squadron tips video to help you guys rank up, farm those credits, and hopefully preserve your kill-death ratio when you have to play the Imperials. I'm also working on some interesting infantry videos, so stay tuned. Well guys, thanks for watching. This is Sky, and I'll see you in the next one.